Alright, just getting all set up for a little bit, guys. We're going to do a little bit of a stream tonight. Because why not? It's a nice evening. If you're watching this on the playback, as I always say, feel free to skip ahead to when I actually decide to get this thing going. We're just going to wait for some people to get on here. And then, yeah, we'll get right to it. So... Evening SPN S700 Productions. Welcome. Just gonna wait for some people to get on here, and then we'll get the stream on the move. Yeah, typically we do get more people on. It just takes a little bit of time. Got 4 people on right now. If you guys are just joining us, be sure to say hi to me in the chat. You know, I want to say hi to all of you guys. So be sure to come on here and say hi. Just waiting to get a couple more people in here. I just messaged a couple people as well because I need to get a mod on here too. There we go. Yoshi's on here. Hey, do you want to send a ping out to my server and tell everyone I'm live? If you would, that'd be great. Good to see you tonight as we come live in Columbus, Ohio. You know, it's funny because I just came back from a vacation last Friday. And we're back again for another trip. This one's not going to be 10 days, though, like the Pennsylvania, New York City one was. This one's only going to be 3 days. And yes, I am doing a vacation movie for this one as well. Because this is technically a vacation. And even if it wasn't, I'd still call it a road trip movie. But tonight, we're here for a stream. I'm going to be down here in Ohio until Sunday. It's going to be a small trip. Staying here at the Courtyard Marriott Hotel here in Columbus. You guys are looking at Interstate 270 or US 23. There's 2 major roads that connect here. There's a junction to get to either one, depending on which one you're traveling on. So this is either US 23 or it's I-270. Don't know which one it is, but considering how slow those cars are moving, my guess would be US 23. I'd have to look. And this, like I said, this is the Courtyard Marriott. Very nice hotel. It's actually undergoing renovations right now. I am going to try and go to a couple places. There's actually a bunch of hotels over here. You can actually see another one down there. That one might be the Worthington Inn. Because technically, so this is the Courtyard Marriott, Columbus, Worthington, because we're near Worthington as well. Hey, Davin, how you doing? Good to see you. But there's the Worthington Inn. There's also a Quality Inn and Suites over there. You can barely see the sign. There's actually a lot of hotels here. There's a Hyatt place. There's a Extended Stay America, Holiday Inn Express, not too far from here. Tons of hotels. There's probably like 8 hotels just within this area. And I'm going to try and film them tomorrow. As for the elevators, my parents are really not letting me get out of the room right now. They're kind of being strict with me tonight, saying, you know, I can just do the stream out here on the balcony because, you know, that's all they're going to let me do tonight. So, unfortunately, I cannot show you guys the elevators. But I will tell you the elevators are interesting. They used to be Westinghouse elevators. They got modernized by Schindler, and it's actually a really interesting mod. They Schindler used Innovation Universal fixtures on it. It's an H Express. Has the same typical up and down Schindler chimes, which is cool, and the same 4-passing chime as you'd hear on a 338. It's really cool, actually. And if you want to see a video, TKE Fan has actually filmed the elevators here. He has stayed at the Sheraton Hotel, which there is a Sheraton nearby. That's another one that also is nearby here as well. STF, good to see you. Welcome. Glad to have you on here. Glad to have everyone on here. Appreciate everyone's support as always. But Yoshi, if you want to see this, I will show you this because I know you're a big fan of key cards. Here's the key card. This is the Courtyard by Marriott key card. It's got a really cool texture right up here. This is actually kind of scratchy. It's kind of cool. And then here's the back of the card. It's a really cool key card. And definitely going to go in my key card collection. But yeah, it's a beautiful night here in Columbus. Did a couple things today. Got dinner about 30 minutes ago at a really nice Mexican restaurant. It was really good, and I gotta say I'm stuffed after all that. I might need to go get some water. Yep, it's mag strip. Strip. Yep. Walked around downtown. Went around, walked on Ohio State's campus, because that's why I'm down here. I'm here to see a football game tomorrow. And this is kind of a secret I haven't really shared, but I'm going to share. Even though, yes, I am from Michigan, I am an Ohio State fan because a specific person in my family is an alumnus from there. And that's all I'll say. And I've never been to Ohio State's campus before, so this is a first for me, and I'm going to be going to my very first football game. I have seen Ohio State and Michigan before. I've seen them play basketball, soccer, and a handful of other things. And of course, I've watched them on TV. And then it's just really nice to finally be here here in Columbus, in the home of Ohio State. So this is really a big deal for me. I gotta say, I really enjoyed filming a little bit around the campus, which that'll be coming up in a future vacation movie. But before I post those movies, I got to get the Florida trip out for you guys. I was wanting to have that posted like a month or two ago because, a Florida trip was back in January, and, I'm still not done editing it. And because that movie's going to be so long, I'm going to premiere it, and I'm going to break it up into parts because the movie is going to be like probably 7 or 8 hours long. So what I'll do is I'll probably put like day 1 and day 2 together, premiere that for like an hour or two, then put day 3 and day 4 together, and so on and so forth. And then I'll unlist those videos and post the whole movie itself, so that way it's all in one spot. Bernard, good to see you. How you doing? Alex Elver fan, good to see you as well. Brother goes to college here. Awesome. Go Buckeyes. Yep, it's kind of a secret I've kind of held back for a little bit. But yeah, it's definitely a beautiful night here in Columbus. I mean, that tower, that building over there, really nicely lit up. The hotel is nice. Like I said, it is undergoing renovations here. I'll let you guys see if you want to see what it looks like. As you can see, they're doing a lot of work. So you got stuff over there. You got some construction equipment right here. And they're renovating like the actual courtyard spot. My room appears to have been renovated, which is right over here. So yeah, it's just a beautiful night here in Columbus. So I figured, why not come on here and do a little bit of a stream? Considering I never got to do one in New York City like I wanted to back when I was there for that trip. Yes, the hotel does have 2 elevators. They're Schindler H Expresses. Very interesting mod because they used to be Westinghouses and they got modernized with H Express. Schindler did not use MAD fixtures or Adams fixtures. They used Innovation Universal, which to see Schindler use Innovation, I've seen it a couple times before where they've used Innovation fixtures, but it's really not too common. Chimes and everything are very similar to HT and what you would hear on a 330A. It's actually a really cool setup, so Yeah, there's two of them here. I haven't filmed them yet, but I did film two elevators at a parking garage down in downtown Columbus on Ohio State's campus. I did get to do that for a bit. I got two videos. One was broken, but the other one was working. So today marks the very first day that I actually have gotten an official elevator video from Ohio, because I've been to Ohio many times. I've mostly just a pass through. I filmed hand dryers down here before a couple times, but I've never gotten an official elevator video until today. And I would have on Friday last week had my parents let me walk from the restaurant to one of the hotels nearby, because there was a hotel nearby I wanted to film. Let's see here. ThyssenKrupp elevator. Oh, cool. 3 months ago. Awesome. Hey, Cynthia, how you doing? DJ is on here. Good to see you. We're here in your state tonight. How about that? My experience in Columbus. Oh, it's awesome. I'm so glad. So glad to be in Ohio. You know, it's kind of my home away from home down south, you could say. Besides Florida, considering Florida's the state that I typically go to the most. But you know, it's nice to be out on the road again. You know. It's funny because I just came back from a trip last week on Friday from the New York, Pennsylvania trip. Then a week later, going on another vacation for 3 days. Here down to Columbus. And I'll tell you guys, it was cool. When I was down on Ohio State's campus, the marching band was out rehearsing. So I got to get some of that on video for you guys too. You guys are definitely going to love that. Again, that'll all be coming up in a future movie. Which, considering this movie is going to be pretty short, this one will probably just be uploaded as one part. Considering I didn't really do much filming. Did a little bit of filming of doing some time lapses and stuff in the car. And that's really about it. No, I won't be going to Cleveland or Akron anytime soon. Oh, I definitely do want to do Cleveland and Akron. But I can tell you, TKE Fam was just in Cleveland last weekend. They went down there as I was coming back from my trip. So TKE Fam was just down there and got, I think they said they got over 60 elevators, which is awesome for a weekend. That's pretty good. There are a handful of office buildings around here, and I wanted to try doing those today, but I don't know if I'm going to, I wasn't able to get to them today. I might try tomorrow after the game if they're open on Saturdays. The thing is, office buildings are really weird. Half the time they're open on Saturdays, other times they're not. I mean, I only know a handful of buildings in Michigan that are open on Saturdays. Evening, Ben. Good to see you. I am glad I never saw a video of you getting stuck in an elevator. I have been stuck once, and I got stuck for 5 minutes. All they had to do was turn the power off and turn it back on. I was out after 5 minutes. I should check out Cosi. What is that? Do you want text me that if you want, DJ, and I can check it. I might be able to check it out. Tomorrow I'm going to have a little bit of time. Sunday I won't have much time because I'm probably going to leave around noon. I mean, I didn't leave my house today until like 11:30, and then got down here, checked into the hotel around 4:30 this afternoon. Then went to Columbus, downtown Columbus, over by the Ohio State Stadium, which was really cool. Some places, yeah, they are strict. Believe me, I know what that's like. Sometimes photography in other buildings, it's really hard to do. You know, I mean, Detroit, what I'm going to have to do when I start filming Detroit again, I'm going to have to start dressing up in like a collared shirt or maybe even a suit, so that way I can kind of slip past security and I can go right to the elevators, because I know TKE Fan does that, because, you know, you look like you come off the street, you're in casual clothes, of course security is going to question you, but if you walk in a suit or something, you walk right past security, you know, you can pretty much get right to the elevators. Sometimes, some buildings in Detroit are locked off, others are not. You know how that goes. It's kind of a, you gotta play around and see like what's gonna work and what's not gonna work. I mean, I just did some filming last Saturday. I was in, I did one building in Southfield on the way down to Redford, because I went to Redford to try and film that Thunderbolt siren that I posted. It was the fail video I posted last Saturday. And unfortunately, that siren didn't go off because Redford forgot to test their dang sirens. So I'm probably going to go back down there in a couple months. And if they don't sound it off, I am going to call the police. not 911. I'm going to call the non-emergency number because you don't use 911 unless it's a life-threatening emergency. You call the non-emergency number. I'm going to tell them, hey, it's 1 p.m. on a Saturday, first Saturday of the month. You guys got to test your sirens. Next month's siren is going to be a surprise. November, I'll be back at the Federal Signal 2001. The very first one I filmed, the one that's close to my home, because my home county, they test the sirens from March to November. They don't test them December to February because, in the wintertime there really aren't many storms. All right, let me catch up on the chat for a little bit. Got 8 people on here. Good to see y'all. One time almost got stuck, door closed, the elevator sat on 1 for a second, started going up. I had that happen to me once where I selected the 4 and the elevator took like 5 seconds to realize, hey, there's a 4 selected. I should probably get moving and serve this passenger as 4. All right, let's see what DJ, you texted me. All right, I probably got it. I didn't see it because my phone goes on Do Not Disturb after 10 p.m. That's why if any of you guys, like anyone here that calls me on Discord or anything, I'm not going to get the message or anything because my phone goes on Do Not Disturb after a certain amount of time, or a certain time of the day. Yeah, sometimes you get permission from security guards. They let you. Other times they're like, nope, can't do that. I mean, I was at a building in Honesdale, Pennsylvania. I talked to the guy. They were nice and all, but they didn't let me onto the elevator, unfortunately, which sucks. You always, you know how that goes. You want to go in a building, you got intention to film the elevator, and especially if it's a really rare one, too. I mean, I've had that happen before. Not often. Typically, it's something pretty basic, but... Oh, actually, I'll tell you guys, something cool I did find in Canton, because I was filming elevators in Canton on Saturday, mostly at hotels and then one store. There was the Motel 8 in Canton has a Montgomery Vector. And it has an Otis egg lantern. If you're in my Discord server, you would have seen it. Let's see what we got here in the chat. Wow, what a coincidence. Yeah. Ben got a Dover black button on Tuesday. Yeah, that was really cool. His first one. Really cool to see that. That was cool. And it was low on oil, too, from the video he sent me. So that was cool. That'll be a future video on Smart Trip Guys channel, so be sure to check that out. I'm 1 hour away from you? Oh, cool. Come on down to Columbus. Honestly, if you text me and you are able to get down here Courtyard tomorrow or something, I wouldn't have a problem meeting up with you. I trust you very well. I'll have to text you the location because there are a ton of courtyards in Columbus. There's at least 4, I think. You hate elevators that are low on oil? Seriously? I love elevators that are low on oil. It makes them more exciting. Justin, Jawavator 3219, whenever he finds a low on oil elevator, it makes his rating of the elevator go up because he loves finding those. They're really cool. Anyway, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be on here, but maybe about another 10 minutes or so, because then I'm going to be going to bed, because I got to take a shower and everything, and, I got to get ready. Tomorrow's game day. Ohio State plays Arkansas State at noon, so I'll be going to that. Ben says, I have encouraged low on oil twice down in Florida and in your home state. Oh, cool. I've been on a couple low on oil elevators. The one at Somerset Collections in Troy, the parking garage elevator was low on oil. The one U.S. elevator at Omni Office Center in Southfield, that's the building that has 8 U.S. elevators. That building is so cool. It's got 8 freaking U.S. elevators. Of course, every time I go there, there's always one that's not working. And I've gone there probably twice. Actually, twice? Yeah, twice is right. Yeah, I've been there twice. Rarely doing that. Yeah, I know how that goes. Believe me, if you guys saw that video, that stream I did, that guy, he was just a jerk. I hate thinking about how bad that was. I mean, that guy was so rude. It's like, you know what? First off, photography is not a crime. Second, you can't take my phone. Any videos I have on my phone are my property. You can't take them from me, and you can't force me to delete them. My property, and you know what? I would have gladly left and stop filming. Well, actually, I was doing a stream. I probably would have put my phone in my pocket and stopped recording until I got to a public sidewalk. But to the fact that he tried to go after me and stuff, I felt uncomfortable. So that's why I kept recording. And honestly, the quality was awful on that stream. So honestly, what I really should have just done, I should have just ended the stream and started recording an actual video on my phone, because it would have been a lot better. And I'm gonna keep that in mind for the future. If I happen to be doing a stream and someone gives me crap about it, I will stop the stream and I will start recording an actual video, because honestly, that was crap for me to have to put up with. Because you know what? First off, the thing is, guy doesn't understand that photography is not a crime. And you know what? In this country, you got to know your rights. Photography is not a crime. You have a right to photograph anywhere where it doesn't say photography is not allowed, unless you're on private property and someone tells you have to stop filming. Then you have to stop filming. You have to comply with what they say, because when you're on private property, you're on someone else's property, and they can do whatever they want to you legally. If they want to kick you off the property, absolutely they can. So, I mean, you have to keep that in mind when filming and stuff, guys. When you go to buildings, film elevators. Remember, most of the buildings that we photographers go to, office buildings, hotels, places like that, all on private property. You have to do what the manager says. You got to do what they say. But it's got to be something legally. You know, if they say you're not allowed to photograph here, like if you're in an office building and you're not there for a reason or something, and they tell you got to stop filming, you have to stop filming. You have to go with what they say. And I hear a siren here. Let's watch that. There was a police officer. All right, let me read the chat. Sorry, I know it's kind of rambling on for a little bit. Cannot drive there. Oh, sorry to hear that. Not when the elevator starts growling. Jeez, that sounds awful. A month ago, someone called the police on Diesel Juicy when he filmed an elevator. Yeah, that was back when he was at Campbell Court, which that building I'm pretty sure was public property. Not sure. Either way, you know, we don't even need to go into discussion of that. That was just ridiculous the way the guy treated him. Because you know what? There's a way to handle it professionally, and the way that guy handled it, and the incident that I had with the one guy when I did my stream, that was just not, you know, professional. Like you know, now because of that, you know, I could write a bad review, and I could tell anyone else that I know, if they're looking for office space, don't go there. Because you know what? I don't want anyone else to have to put up with an a-hole of a building owner or something. I want to go somewhere where, you know, there's friendly management, and someone that's going to actually treat me like a guest. Like, not just as another office tenant, as a guest, kind of like a hotel. Because the way I look at it, attitude, and the way you deal with people, having good people skills, makes a huge difference. So I hope you guys know that in the future. Anytime you go filming or just trying to talk to people, you know, I tell you, attitude makes a huge difference. That's why whenever I film the elevator and I hold the door open for someone, I try to be as nice as possible. I even say after they get off, have a good day or something like that. Because you know what? Politeness and respect for others, you know, it really goes a long way. Why do you think I've been trusted? Oh, we got another car coming. That might have been a fire chief or something, or I don't know, maybe a emergency response unit, not sure. But I tell you guys, attitude, it makes a huge difference. So why do you think there have been times I've gotten permission to do elevator demos? Because I've been polite, I've explained what I want to do, you know, I tell them, you know, and I try to be as polite as possible. And obviously I've been told no many times, but I can't say I've done an elevator key demo in a long time. I mean, the reason I mostly got my elevator keys was mostly just for a collection. I just wanted to start another collection of something. Ben, you agree with me? Hey, Mohammed, how you doing? Good to see you. Got busted 5 more. Yeah, Ben got busted for filming a machine room. The guy pretty much said you have to delete that. And honestly, Ben, in the future, you don't have to delete anything. You know, as far as I'm concerned, if the door is open and there's, again, no sign that says you can't film or anything, you can film. Absolutely, you can. Absolutely, you can film. If there's a sign that says no photography, then you have to respect that because it's posted somewhere. So just keep that in mind. Ben, you didn't have to delete that. You could have kept that, and you could have gotten views on YouTube. Because as far as I'm concerned, if that guy didn't want you filming in the machine room or anything like that, should have made sure that door was locked. Obviously, he didn't do a good job. And one other thing I would have said, well, I just like elevators and stuff. I go around the state and I film them. That's typically what I say when someone questions what I'm doing. I just tell them, oh, I just like the way elevators work. I go around the state filming them. So, that's what I do. Let me just try and catch up on the chat. Yeah, a lot of respect for elevator enthusiasts. Me too. Because, elevator photography is not always the easiest thing in the world. It's a battle sometimes, try and find places you can film, because believe me, there's been days where I've tried to go to certain places and I've either found locked doors, or I've had times where I've had to ask security, hey, can I go check out the elevators real quick or something? And they're like, no, I'm sorry, you can't do that unless you're here for a business reason, stuff like that. I can say past week, even though I've only been back in Michigan for a week, I did do a lot of filming. That Saturday, I got an elevator in Southfield, a handful in Canton, and there was one other place I went to. I can't remember where it was. It wasn't just Southfield and Canton. There was one other place I went to, but I can't remember where it was. Oh, where was it? Jeez, it's gonna bug me now. Where was that other place I went to? No, maybe it was just only those two. I went to, let's see, Tuesday. No, not Tuesday. Wednesday. I did some filming in Auburn Hills. Yoshi, that's your favorite city if you're still on here. Pontiac, I walked around downtown. Got about 2-mile walk-in, too. Got some exercise. Filmed some really cool stuff, including an Acme with Arrowheart fixtures. Also filmed a hospital down there. No one's filmed that. Pontiac General Hospital has Schindler Haughtons. They were originally Haughtons, and then Schindler Houghton did a mod with GAL Jet Plus fixtures. That was cool. A couple of vintage Dovers as well that I filmed. Yeah, that was cool. Pontiac General Hospital was cool. Because they had some Dover traction overs. They might have been Trafomatic or maybe Computermatic. Not sure. Let's see here. Alex, you have to go? All right, I'll see you later. Ben, even though if she forces you to delete anything, they can't make you do anything. It's your property. You can refuse. I literally had to run it when I was in that encounter with that one gentleman. I'm not even calling him a gentleman. That disrespectful man. I had to literally dash a couple times so he wouldn't touch me or my phone because I felt threatened. He was walking towards me, and it's I will have a professional conversation with you if you just stop walking towards me, because when you get in my personal bubble, I feel uncomfortable, especially if I don't know you. Guy was a complete a-hole. Hates me to even think about that because that was just awful. And I don't wish that on anyone, an encounter like that, because, like I said, if you are just going around and filming and stuff, even if you're on private property, you tell them, all right, I'm sorry, I will stop. You can proceed to leave. That's what you should do, and that's what I was trying to do. But the guy obviously had an issue with that, and he kind of lost his crap with me. And as far as I'm concerned, next time it happens, I'll call the police. Because I felt threatened. I really did. All right, enough talk about that, because I'm getting myself worked up about that, and that's the last thing I need to do tonight. Hey, Brian, how you doing? Yeah, the machine room was wide open, Ben. So as far as I'm concerned, if they didn't want you filming or even going in there, they should have made sure that door was locked. Obviously, they did a poor job with that. This is the Courtyard Marriott in Columbus, Ohio. She had no control over your stuff, Ben. If she harassed you, then you should have got the cops on her. Yeah, absolutely you should have. Even if she was the manager. Doesn't matter, Ben. They can't touch your videos. They can't do anything. It's your property. That's like if a manager was trying to say, hey, give me your phone. You're on my property. You can't have your phone anymore, it's mine. No, I can't do that. It's your property. Same as the videos. You can't do that. Exactly. Thank you, DJ, for explaining that to me. No, there's thank God there's not Gen 2s here. Actually, it's very interesting what this hotel has, and you can look them up on YouTube because TKE Fan actually has filmed here. Um, TKE Fan filmed. There's 2 elevators here. They used to be Westinghouses, and they got modernized by Schindler. Schindler did an H Express mod, and they used Innovation Universal fixtures, which was kind of interesting. It's got the same chimes as you would hear on a regular HT330A. Really cool, actually. The indicator is a typical Schindler mod indicator that you would see on 6400s and other elevators. It's got the same chimes, like I said, you know, your classic HT chimes. It's really cool, actually, what they did, and I got to get a video of them at some point. Like I said, I only got 2 elevator videos today, and well, one of them was broken, but the other one was one of the parking garages down in downtown Columbus at Ohio State. STF, I know what you're thinking, H Express. Well, let me tell you this. This mod is actually really cool. This is not your typical H Express with the brand new digital indicator. These are actually a really cool mod. These are on a different level. Yes, Ben, they had H Express. DJ says, I can't wait till Monday. Well, I don't want Monday to get here because Monday is going to be a very long day. Because I go back to college. It's going to be a long day because I got like 8 hours of class that day because my college schedule is really weird this year, guys. So, or at least for this semester. Mondays, I have 3 classes, and they go for about 7 to 8 hours. Then Tuesday and Thursday, I have no class. Wednesday, I have 1 class for an hour and a half. Friday, I have a class for an hour and a half, but they're both band, Wednesday and Friday. Like, band, that's really nothing. It's just band. But, you know, my Mondays are going to suck, and I'm going to have to put a lot of work into college, especially on Wednesdays. But it should be a good semester. So, yeah, that's what's going on. I mean, I've been kind of busy. Anyway, guys, I'm going to stay in here for about another 5 minutes, and then we're going to hop off the stream, and then I'm probably going to go take a shower, drink some water, because honestly, I'm kind of thirsty. Which side of Courtyard Vibe area are you at that has the H Express? And one YouTuber said it used to be an Impulse. Nope, it wasn't. It was a Westinghouse because there's a handful of Courtyard Marriotts in Columbus. This is like one of 4. This is I'll just say, this is the Courtyard Marriott, Columbus and Worthington. Hold on, let me just mute for a second, guys. All right, everybody. I have to cut things short, and I have to get going for the night. So I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Thanks for watching. As always, make sure you guys hit the like button. We'll see you guys next time. I don't know what I'm going to do next stream. For all I know, maybe tomorrow. I kind of doubt it because tomorrow I got to finish up a hotel tour and other stuff. But anyway, I'm going to hop off. So thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.